The Out to Play event is starting around the world in Pokemon Go, and today, as always, we gotta talk about this event and all the tips and tricks. Let's get into it. So this event is going down November 22nd at 10 a.m. to November 27th at 8 p.m. We'll see the event bonuses of 5 special trades per day, 2 extra candies for trading Pokemon, guaranteed XL candy for trading away Pokemon for trainers above level 31, and 2 times XP for winning raids. The trade bonuses are back. This is great. We'll also see exclusive wild spawns of Gothita, Solosis, Morlul, Brigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, Lechonk, Nimble, Pwami, Smoliv, and Tadbulb, a lot of the Gen 9 Mons. We'll see 1-star raids for Hisuian Growlithe, Nosepass, Dwebble, Clink, and Lechonk, 3-star raids for Rhydon, Pelipper, Gardevoir, and Bombardier, 5-star raids for Terrakion, and Mega raids for Mega Kangaskhan. We'll also have exclusive Pokestop showcases from November 22nd to November 24th for the Paldean starters, and then again from November 26th to 27th for the Paldean starters. Now, of course, there's exclusive research during the event. Starting with the field research task, we'll have the task catch 10 Pokemon for a Quaxly, power Pokemon 5 times for a Fuecoco, explore 1 kilometer for a Sprigatito, win a raid for a Party Hat Wurmple, power Pokemon 10 times for either Hisuian Growlithe, Party Hat Wurmple, or Nosepass, trade a Pokemon for a Gothita or a Solosis, spin 5 Pokestops for 300 Stardust, or spin 10 Pokestops for 3 Hyper Potions or 2 Revives. We'll also have the exclusive Party Up timed research task that will be available throughout the whole event, with the tasks pretty easy on first page. You gotta do a bunch of party challenges, which if you don't know, you just have to party up with somebody to do those challenges. But it does get you, a premium raid pass, some lucky eggs, and even an encounter with the Party Hat Wurmple, which can be shiny and is a pretty rare shiny. Finally, if you did not complete the Masterwork special research throughout the whole season, it has officially been reset and all your progress is lost. And the only way now to get that second Master Ball is to buy for $8 USD the Masterwork research for the Master Ball, which is a special research, so it will never disappear. But yeah, if you didn't end up completing the free timed research, the time is up and now you have to buy this research, but then you'll have unlimited time to complete it. By the way, you cannot buy this if you already completed the Masterwork research. It's only 1 per trainer. With the event details as a way, let's get right into the tips, starting with, as always, what are the best wild spawns during this event? First off, we have Morlul in there. Morlul does get you 500 Stardust per catch, so definitely catch those Morluls. We also have Fuecoco in there, which evolves into Skeledirge, which does see some play in the Ultra League. Lechonk's also in there, which evolves into Oinkologne, which you can make work in the Great League. Finally, Tadbulb in there, which evolves into Bellybolt, which you can make work in the Ultra League. Overall, though, the spawns during this event, nothing to write home about. But what about the raids? Let's take a look. As far as the best 1-star raids go, we have Dwebble in there, which evolves into Crustle, which does have some play in some limited Great League metas. Lechonk's also in there, which, as we already mentioned, decent in the Ultra League. But what about the 3-star raids? Much better with Rhydon in there, which evolves into Rhyperior. Rhyperior is a great rock and ground type raid attacker. Gardevoir is also in there, which of course does have a Mega Form in the game right now that you can get a good IV for, or you could also get yourself a good fairy type raid attacking Gardevoir. Finally, Bombardier is in there, which is decent in the Ultra League. But in the 5-star raids is where we're really talking with Terrakion. Terrakion is the #1 fighting type raid attacker in the game and is such a great Pokemon to grab, so definitely collect some Terrakions during this event. In the Mega raids though, Mega Kangaskhan only good for the Pokedex, so you can avoid that. Now, a bonus I want to talk about during this event that is amazing is going to be the 5 special trades per day, and there's a big reason for that. And that's going to be for PVP IV legendary Pokemon. If you don't know, in Pokemon Go, you want PVP IVs, which as you can see are low attack, high defense, high stamina. If you want to know why, I have a video up here explaining it. But getting a legendary Pokemon with PVP IVs is near impossible because the only way to get them are from trades. Since legendary Pokemon count as special trades, you can only trade 1 per day, making it very, very hard to get PVP IVs. But not during this event. Since you can do up to 5 special trades, I recommend finding someone in your local area which you are not friends with, low-level friends, and ask them if they want to mirror trade some things like Registeel, for example. I got this great PVP IV one to try to get some good IVs. Couple contenders for different Pokemon you could trade are going to be Giratina for the Ultra League. As you can see, I have a decent one here. A Purified Sableye is great because that allows you to get a PVP IV Sableye like this. Other options would be things like Cobalion, which is good in the Ultra League. Virizion is another one. Also, Tapu Fini is going to be great to get PVP IVs, although I don't have any. And also potentially Guzzlord. All these Pokemon take advantage of this bonus to try to get good PVP IVs. But the bonuses also have things to do with candy. So let's talk about my best candy tips in Pokemon Go. Starting off with, of course, Pineapple Berries. You can use regular Pineapple Berries to multiply your catch candy by 2, and Silvers by 2.34 to get extra candy during this event. Also, you can go ahead and Mega Evolve Pokemon if you want to get more candy for the wild spawns or raids during this event. I would recommend Mega Evolving a fighting type Pokemon during this event because Terrakion is like the best Pokemon to get XL candies for during this event. So if you're doing raids for Terrakion, definitely Mega Evolve a fighting type Pokemon to get extra XL XL candies. A lot of people have said that it doesn't matter what type you have Mega Evolve, for raids you'll always get extra candies, but that's only true for regular candies, not true for XL candies, so Mega Evolve the fighting type. Also, you can get candies from trading away Pokemon, and specifically during this event a lot, because we have the bonuses of 2 extra candies for trading and guaranteed XL candy for trading away Pokemon. So if you've been holding on to Pokemon, or you catch some Pokemon during this event that you want XL candies for, trade them away with a friend. Trading away 100, I don't know, Dratinis you've been holding on to is 100 Dratini XL candies. Can be huge gains. Definitely trade every single day during this event. That's 500 trades total, and that's 500 extra XL candies for you. Finally, go ahead and transfer Pokemon. The next month of Pokemon Go, December, is gonna have a 2x transfer candy spotlight hour. I don't know if it's been announced already, but just wait for it, hold onto those Pokemon, and then transfer them during the 2x transfer candy spotlight hour. I'll have a graphic of all the spotlight hours when they do get announced in the community tab of the channel. And finally, that brings us into our last section of the video, the Platinum Medal tips. You need 35 Platinum Medals, go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which ones should you work on during this event? Let's go through it. Of course, the type medals. First of all, we have a bunch of different types of Pokemon spawning during the event. If you need like the Gardener medal, you can catch those Sprigatitos to work on that. Try to finish these if you haven't finished them. We also have different Pokemon in raids during the event. So the Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids, can be a great one to work on. Look at all the raids, do any of the raids you've never done a raid for before. For example, I don't know, the Rhydon. If you've never raided a Rhydon, do one raid. Finally, the Showcase Star medal, win 100 Pokestop showcases. We have a bunch of showcases during this event. So if you've been holding on to those Paldean starters because we've had them all season long and you have some extra large ones, you can definitely win some of these showcases. And my tip, as always, is go to the rural showcases. Less people are going to be dropping into the rural showcases outside the city. There'll be less competition and higher chance you win the showcase to complete this medal. And with that said, guys, that is my video for the Out to Play event. Overall, pretty chill event, but if you haven't seen the leaks for December, it's going to be an amazing month of Pokemon Go. So check out the video below me if you haven't, but also at the same time when you're watching this video, maybe all that news was already announced. But nonetheless, enjoy this last chill event before we get into a banger December and follow up more tips. Peace.